to Live with Gospel Access, discussing today's trending topics from a spiritual perspective, with your host, Minister Tracy Gales, special guest, Pastor Ralph Martino.
I don't know about you, but I like to spend the last couple of weeks each year reflecting on the year that I just lived out. I look at what worked for me and what didn't. I look at what relationships added to my life and which ones, if any, subtracted from it. I look at what was accomplished, and I also look at where I fell short. I'm sharing what I do at each year's end just in an attempt to encourage others to do the same. Now, if you're the type that likes to jump from one year straight into the next without examining where you've been and plotting where you're going or where you want to go, then this live is not for you. And if that's the case, just simply share it with somebody that you think it'll bless. But I've learned if you really want to see yourself grow, if you really want to see yourself go from glory to glory, you gotta start with self-reflection. Self-reflection is necessary. If you really want to see yourself leave this year with clarity that you didn't start out with, self-reflection is necessary. We have to take the time to ask ourselves some really hard questions in order to grow. Questions like, what situations happened this year that exposed me to some things that I need to do differently? Ask yourself, what belief about myself has changed? Ask yourself, what people, what things, what habits, what excuses did I outgrow this year? See, sometimes we view outgrowing people as a loss, but it's not really a loss. It's actually an upgrade. God told Jeremiah, I want you to root out, to pull down, to destroy, to build, and to plant. So that scripture is letting us know that there are some things, there are some people, there are some habits that have to go. They have to go so that new patterns and new habits and a new way of life can emerge. So it's totally fine. It's totally fine and it's totally healthy to ask yourselves questions like, where did I show up despite fear or doubt? What did I handle better this year that maybe I would not have before? What did I do this year that really took some courage? What about this question? What and where did I resist change that I actually needed? Questions like, where did I give too much of myself? What boundaries did I finally set or wish I had? Who did I outgrow this year? Here's a good question. How did my relationships reflect my self-respect and my self-worth? Where did I compromise and why? And what did I say no to that protected my peace? Now, I truly could go on and on with questions to ask yourself that's going to promote inner growth, but I think you guys get the point. And the point is, becoming a better person takes time. Becoming takes time. So if you are upset because some goals you set for yourself in 2025 weren't met, you got to know that every step towards the goal counted. Don't you know that what you survived this year matters just as much as what you've achieved? Some of you have survived the loss of a loved one. You've survived a loss in divorce. Some of you have even survived the loss of a job, your money. You survived it and you've grown through it. And baby, that's an achievement right there. So I want to end this live by inviting each of you to join myself and join Pastor Ralph Martino on Gospel Access Live every Friday at 6 p.m. Where? On the Gospel Access YouTube channel. Now, what in the world is Gospel Access Live? It's the only place on the internet where we're discussing trending topics and we're looking at what we see in the news from a spiritual perspective. It's a blessing, and it's the only place on the internet where you're going to find it. I like to say where trending topics meet timeless truth. And when you join us, you're actually connecting to a community of people striving for maturity in a safe space to ask yourself hard questions without shallow answers. Now, the next installment, the next episode of Gospel Access Live will be next Friday, January 2nd at 6 p.m. Hope to see you there. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and you're going to have a great New Year. See you guys next Friday, January 2nd.